12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it! A single curse!
Crookshanks, no!
Get out of here! Can't you keep that monster under control? Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on.
I think Scabbers went that way. Come on, Harry. Scabbers went this way. Oh, Scabbers! Come here, you little... Let's go and find Scabbers.
Well, look who it is. Potty and the Weasel. I should have known this pathetic excuse for a rat had something to do with you.
Give him back, Malfoy.
Or what, Weasley? Or I'll rip to Sempra.
You asked for it, Malfoy. That was useless, Crab. Going, Harry.
You couldn't hit the side of a barn, Weasley.
Smiling on the other side of your face now, aren't you, Malfoy?
Come on, Ron.
Why did the train stop? There's something moving out there. Harry! Harry!
Hurry out! I'll get help!
I've got to move, Harry, away from that thing! I've got to move, Harry, away from that thing!
None of us is hiding Sirius Black under our cloaks.
Testing. Okay, it should be working now. Sorry about that, guys.
Are you alright?
There were some issues with my
What?
headset
Are you
earlier
okay?
when I did a Windows 10
Yeah.
reboot.
What happened?
So I've been quiet this whole
Who
time.
Screamed. No one screamed.
But I heard screaming.
Here, eat it. It'll help.
What was that thing?
A Dementor. One of the Dementors of Azkaban.
Are you sure you're okay, Harry?
Thank you for pointing that out, Dudmud.
Take this book, Harry. I'm sure it'll help. It has a few pages missing, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them at
Rainbow,
Hogwarts.
good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. Alright, so back to what I was saying. This is Harry Potter 3, Xbox 100%. We'll be getting all 50 wizard cards,
At
all
long
16
last,
folio
the
Brotai pages,
Hogwarts Express
all
reached
3
its
potion types,
destination,
although we have to get
and
2
soon,
each.
Harry and his friends were
All spells in the
safely
game.
Gryffindor Tower. Knowing that Sirius Black was likely to be looking for him troubled Harry
Because there's at
deeply,
least one
and
optional
Professor
one.
Dumbledore's announcement about Dementors patrolling the gates while Sirius Black,
Since
still
this game was at
large,
Potterthon
only
last year,
confirmed his fears.
we've since had new
Finding
strats
himself back in
found.
the familiar dormitory,
So I hope
Harry felt
you look forward
he
to
was
seeing them.
home at last.
Harry, did you have a look at the folio Brutai that Lupin gave you then? No, not yet. Come on, let's have a look at it then. Show
So
it
we're
to
gonna
me.
have to look at the folio Brotai for a fraction of a second here.
Come on, show me the... That's wicked. That's so cool. Let's go show it to Hermione.
Sorry, I'm really busy at the moment. I've got so much work to do. But you know you said you had lots of trouble with Draco on the train.
Yes.
Well, you could have made it so much easier for yourself with the
Yes, it
Expelliarmus
is.
spell. The spell book's over there.
And good to see you too, Hydro Speed.
Thanks.
Alright, now we come up to our first tutorial in the game. Expelliarmus.
I remember the Expelliarmus spell.
Well, Expelliarmus is broken in Harry Potter 2. It's thankfully not really broken here. Although with the couple fights you do in the game with it, it is quite broken. I don't know what Prodigo is.
Okay then, you cast Rependo at me, and I'll try and use Expelliarmus. Come on! Ah! Right, now it's my turn. I'll cast Rependo at you, and you use Expelliarmus to knock my spells away. Get ready then! 3, 2, 1! That's it.
Glad to hear you're getting nostalgia from this.
That was cool. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go and see Fred and George.
And we'll be seeing Fred and George a lot in this category.
What villains are these that trespass upon?
If it's low, I can turn the volume up.
Come on, Fred and George are on the 6th floor.
Okay, I put it up a bit. See if that's better.
Shouldn't you be snuggled up in your little beddy bed right now?
What's it to you?
Well, if you're gonna be like that, here's a little bedtime story to keep you
I didn't mess
busy.
with the mic. All I did was turn the game volume up a bit.
Aim at the spell book.
You're just playing on me.
And don't come back, you loony. Right, let's go and find Fred and George. Thanks for sorting out Peeves, by the way. You really know how to cast that Expelliarmus spell.
Okay, now we come to our first wizard card of the run.
Yeah!
As Ron just randomly walks around. There's 2 at the chest in this room, which we'll be getting later. Actually, there's 3. One of them's just not visible.
Fred, George, what have you got to show us then?
Something really special. This way.
Hello, friends. Our good old friends, Fred and George.
Within this room is the entrance to a secret passage, beyond which you will find the Marauder's Map, a magical parchment that shows you everything you will ever need to know about Hogwarts.
So there's an entrance to a secret passage in here.
Yes, Indeed there is, young Harry. And we're sure that one of you will be able to find it.
Ron?
Okay, now before we open the secret
Hey,
passage,
there's something odd about that wall over
we're
there.
gonna get some beans from these robes here.
A Bertie boss every flavour bean.
I swap
A
characters
Bertie
here
boss every flavour bean.
to ensure
on,
that
Ron,
I don't
get
get
over here.
a health pickup instead. Which the game does that
Gentlemen, you'd like to
if your
step
HP is
inside.
not full, the game tends to give you a health pickup instead of a bean. And beans are mandatory for 100%.
Wow. The map's up there. Yeah, and we're down here.
Those that dare to take the leap must also take care of their friends.
Mops.
Watch it!
Here's our first folio birdseye page we collect.
Yeah! That switch. Harry, can you get to it? That's it! Take it steady!
Wait on just a sec.
You've missed it.
Yeah. It's not like Harry Potter 1 where they just commentate on every bean you can. Harry's so annoying in that one. But thankfully they just cut it to where only the first time you get beans.
What else am I going to do? That's it!
Go into the inventory there, skipped a line of dialogue.
Friends must work together.
One on PS1 console. Or speedruns. Mostly what you're gonna get is from PC. Because the PC community is very active.
Ron, alright, let's
There is a trick with the luggage here, but I'm not gonna do it here because we would move away from the chest.
There must be a way to that mirror.
Well, I never really noticed.
Nice one! We must be able to move that mirror.
That's not a good spot. Okay, let me not call Harry there ever. Yep. I totally agree with you 100%. Pixel. Arithmetic.
That's it!
Those challenge shields are also important.
Another puzzle? Oh, great.
Okay.
Let's see
I'm
what's
gonna
in
open
here.
2 of these walls here for beads and a card. If you're curious about what the R2 walls have, all they contain is Cornix Pixies. We don't need to open them.
Great! That's it! There's something odd about this wall here.
We're not gonna open
Really?
it, Ron. No dialogue, strange.
Make sure you don't fall off. Thanks for your concern, Ron.
that help is always at hand.
Yeah, it's not that common.
For
Or
every
for
true
1/6 gen.
mischief maker.
Not many people grew up with it. And for those who didn't, they don't want to buy it today because it's quite expensive. It's the most expensive of the 3/6 gen games. And primarily, it's also the most annoying at the speed game. I've done runs of it quite a bit earlier this year. That wasn't a bad fight. And now we're getting the Mirage's map. But first, a visit from Hedwig.
Hedwig! Here you go.
Great. Because I haven't played this game enough, I'd just be just kidding. It's okay. Never even pinpoint that mud. Good catch.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Surreptitiousness.
Oh, please.
The reason being it is, Ferris, is because, for one, it came out 2 years after the movie. And it had a limited production run. So there you go. Oh, it's the one console game we have yet to route 100% in. Take this safe. We haven't routed yet. We can't tell what the requirements are for that game yet. Okay, we're gonna come up to our first skip here. Let's see if I get it first try. Nape. And we got it. We skip having to walk all the way around the room.
What's it like? It's brilliant.
Well, our job here is done. Feel free
There's
to
some more
come by
strats with the
anytime.
prefix later.
We're sure to have something of interest.
And at a very reasonable price.
Hey, look! Your rememberall's flashing. Do you want to have a look at your task list and see what it means?
I don't know.
Thought so. We've done everything we needed to.
Oh, and that inventory actually not only allows us to swap to Ron, but also opens up for George's shop so we can get an item right now. It's cheap.
Here are some things that may interest you, Ron.
That's a Larry Bar reference.
A great choice.
Tell you what, we'll set you a challenge. See these things?
If you lob a stink pellet into them just right, they tip over.
And if you can get all 20 of them around the school, we'll give you an extremely rare collector's card.
So there's a few cards we get from doing that little challenge friend George gave us.
Harry and Ron got up bright and early in preparation for their first Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Not everyone was quite as lively that morning.
Hermione! We've got Defense Against the Dark Arts class! Hurry up!
I'm on my way!
Alright, so now we get to play as Hermione,
Good.
who is the slowest character in the game. So whenever Harry and Ron are around, I'm gonna try to use them more than her. Okay, a bit of collecting in this room. Get out of my way! Ugh. I hate
I
when
need to go.
people get in the way.
Great.
Sorry. Okay. Care about speed here.
My money's on the Chudley cannons.
Well, one of the other requirements is lost items. I didn't mention that.
I'm getting worried about Scabbers. He's been acting so strangely since we came to Hogwarts.
Password?
Flobberworms make my skin crawl.
I never tend to notice it. Okay, this guy's been doing this lately. I have no idea why. Get out of my way. Just whenever I've been doing 100% practice, he's been running at nothing.
Hermione.
Okay, there's a
Ron,
big skip with this
Harry,
level, but we can't do
would
it
you
in
come here,
100%. Well, we can't do it until the time we're intended to go
I
in
would
there
like
anyway.
you to go in there and bring back the Glacier spellbook.
Our next big series. Such a good anime, they had to bring it back to the third year. Well, if I remember correctly, they were not in Chamber of Secrets at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not a good fight so far, that was grabbed.
Sorry.
Stupid targeting system. I just want to grab the ones that are on the ground.
I'll get those for you. Watch out. I can't
Zelda
carry
got the
this on my
targeting
own.
system right. This game didn't.
Hermione, can you help us with this? It's so flipping cold. Thank goodness for that.
Another chest.
Super!
Personally, the stealth sections were scary for me. I never wanted to get caught because of that music that played afterwards. Okay. I wish the skip was useful in 100%, but it would skip a wizard card and a challenge shield. A card can be made up, a challenge shield cannot. Therefore, we have to do this the intended way in Hundo. It's a shame. Once I started running this game, though, well, yeah, the first times I did play this game, security controls were so annoying, but now they're just really easy. That could be just me. In the Dementor segments. And Harry was invisible there. In that cutscene. This challenge shield is why we can't do the skip. This little challenge shield right here. Tell me he didn't grab the ledge. Random. Don't know what determines a ledge grab there. No. Wizard cards can be made up. They appear outside the dungeon, or you can buy them from Friend George's shop. But by doing that, it requires a lot more bean grinding, so it ends up overall just being slower. You might as well just get the card in its intended spot.
Shall we try standing on one of those symbols on the floor?
There's some kind of switch over there. Will that do anything?
The Patronus challenge wasn't that bad. Or that could be just me. Climb up there, please.
Can you get up there, Harry?
Is that not what I'm doing, Ron? The AI always gets in unhelpful spots. And the AI tells Hermione to go over to that chest for some reason. It only contains a chocolate frog. We don't need to open it.
Will that do anything? That's done something at least.
But that chest right there is important. I mention as well, this is a part where the game really loves feeding you tips, as it provides its own walkthrough.
Good.
Hey! Come here!
Try and keep out of the way. There's something just about here. Whoa! Well, that worked. Ron, what's it like in there? Dark. And painful.
Can you see anything?
Yes!
You don't have to see these stuff because oh, for now we're just gonna run past them. Come on. Aw, Ron, you idiot. Where's Reparo when you need it?
Hermione! Put me down!
And Harry's AI just runs on the opposite side of the room. The AI can be really stupid sometimes. And now he's just going over there. Okay, here we're gonna try the skip I was talking about.
I'm too big to get through there.
He did the slide, but he just didn't do it into the wall.
There's a gap
Oh my
under there.
gosh. He's supposed to do it on the wall.
Hermione,
There we go.
Can you squeeze through there?
I'm fortunate
I'll
enough to
see
get
if
the
I can
super
find a
slide
place
3
for
times in a
spell
row. That usually doesn't happen. I'm using Harry for the sake of destroying this puzzle room. Hermione spawns here, but if I call her, she just ends up walking right through the door. What a well-made game this is. Nice little way to break this room. And also, Harry didn't say anything when he grabbed that wizard card. And then we got the spell book. Hermione, where'd you come from? I think it's broken. But if Harry was here, did he learn the spell too? And now Harry's gone. Harry.exe has stopped working.
Yeah!
Don't worry, he'll come back in the hospital wing. Another puzzle. Unfortunately, we can't break this one.
Yeah!
And now we gotta turn all the way over to that switch. Cool thing about this is that we don't even have to push the switch all the way. Look at that. Although if you look low, you can see it looks like lava. This shield. Grab it, please. All, please. Thank you. All of a sudden, Harry's back in this room. How? This game just doesn't make any sense. Oh, come on. Please die. Thank you. Now we're gonna come up to our first boss. Interesting enough, since there's already a skip for this dungeon, but there's almost a skip for this boss. Almost. The setup is easy, but there's no trigger to exiting.
Oh, this is just brilliant.
I don't know. Something to do with hitboxes, maybe? Oh, there's a cursor, thank you. The setup felt slow.
What's it doing now?
I stand close with this torch launch just so that it doesn't shoot as far. I also managed the position so that Ron Harry can also. Make sure it's facing me when it goes to the center of the room so it doesn't have much to turn when it's facing me. Start attacking.
Oh no, that's really good, Henry.
Well, Well, then again, I had to up the volume a bit. If you want me to turn it back down, then I will. I'll say is, I still don't know what the tournament's for. Ron, why are you so close up? And that's the first boss. And also the easiest challenge. Okay.
Well done. Harry, Ron, Hermione. An excellent performance. 50 house points for Gryffindor. That is all for today. Class dismissed. Harry?
Can you show me how you made the Dementor back off?
I don't pretend to be an expert at fighting Dementors, Harry, but I'll try and help. But not right now. I have a lot to do, and I chose a very inconvenient time to fall ill. I will get a message to you when I'm feeling better.
Come on, Harry. It's potions next.
Okay, before we leave, this one thing we have to get.
Yeah!
Harry just said let's drop up there, didn't he? EA apparently can't make a game with good AI. I mean, I heard it's also really bad in Goblet of Fire. Get out of my way. Werewolf. Is that foreshadowing much?
Ron! Yeah.
Okay, get this perfect badge for the first lost item in the game. Wow, Ron was actually in a good spot. Okay, now it's time for potions.
Shall we?
Good question. Microdon, thank you for the good luck.
The Wiggenweld potion will heal most common injuries. The more attentive of you will remember that the most powerful form of the potion
told you we
is
had
prepared
potions.
with only the freshly stripped bark of the Wiggen
Thank you,
tree.
Frogger, for good luck. Mr. Weasley!
While you are in my class, you will...
Harry!
Which is like the way he says it.
Weasley, bring him to the front, now.
Hey, a couple more things in this room.
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
This is the second time Ron has screwed up so far. First he destroyed that switch to open the door. Then he dropped the potion to
Settle down, Mr. Malfoy.
Injure Harry.
Bring him here. Right, Mr. Weasley. If you pay
Okay, there's a good chance the game could crash right here.
Something.
Let's hope it doesn't happen.
Both vials to administer. Now stand close to Potter and administer the potion. Give the potion.
Okay, we're
to
good.
him.
No crash.
What happened?
I will let Mr. Weasley give you a full explanation. Although his incompetence speaks for itself.
Yeah, OBS can crash.
Thanks to Mr. Weasley's little sideshow, we no longer have time for the rest of the lesson. So, you will now be gathering the ingredients for the antidote to uncommon poisons in your own time. Ready for my next lesson.
Okay, now time for a
next class,
big
you
bean
are to
grind.
bring fire seeds, billywig stings, chispurple carapaces, and the horn of a graphorn. Class dismissed.
Voice actors in general are good for the Harry Potter games. Even if they don't have the cast from the movies. I like the voice for Harry.
Thanks
Ron's
a lot,
also good.
Weasley.
Hermione.
I'm really sorry. Don't worry. Let's go outside.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I think we should turn in.
Yes. But maybe we should start looking for those potion ingredients for Professor Snape's next potions class? What do you think, Harry? Harry?
The game doesn't tell us. It just gives it to us. Now it's time for the Dueling Club. Thankfully this is the only time we have to go there, but it is for a lot of beans. Okay, this will take a while, guys, so if there's anything you want to do, like, get a snack, get a drink, or use the bathroom, that'll be a good time for it, because you're not really gonna miss anything here. I'm just gonna be doing some duels here. For beans. They take 3 hits each. They do put them as perfectly. Props to them. Okay, we got 100 beans to go. Sometimes starting a battle is slow because they have to get in, everyone needs to get into a position. Their location varies when you defeat them and when you start the next duel. You're also going to get a bunch of original potions even though we don't. Where to go? Yep.
I'm getting tired.
Pretty much.
I think it's time to turn in.
It's the game's fault for not putting in enough bean chests. This is their punishment. Hermione, move. I also don't want to get hit because if I do, they may drop some health pickups instead of beans too. Except your health refills instantly after a duel anyway. Okay, where are we at? I don't like how the remember all can get in the way of your bean count. They didn't think that through. They really not think you would collect beans at the end of a day? Also, you can't see your bean count when you're in the duel. Discrimination against mudbloods. Okay, we got about 20 left. Oh yeah, Susan Bones. Girl that got put in Hufflepuff. Well, this is her right here. Oh wait, no, never mind. She has brown hair. Blonde hair. Time to go. This should be the last one. This should be 160 now. Okay.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.
Harry continued to
Avada
worry about the
Kedavra.
Dementors and Sirius Black.
I tried saying that in
but he
Snape's
had plenty of other
voice.
things to think about as well.
You've got to help Neville.
What?
Neville was wandering around on the 5th floor, and Malfoy's lot found him and locked him in the Muggle Studies classroom. And they've released a ghoul.
Where's Hermione?
In the girls' dormitory. She's finding it easy to study up there.
Well, I suppose it's you and me then, Ron. Wow! House points!
Okay, now we gotta go rescue Neville. I guess this was Malfoy's doing. Apparently because Harry's the hero and Ron's the sidekick.
Did you see his Potter and Weasley?
Trying to pass it on to a boy, I guess. Take the job. Oh no, this is not a good start.
Get out the way!
Look who's talking, you're the one that's getting hit, Ron. That's unfortunate I got the pumpkin head, but he just walked away from me and didn't attack me. Malfoy, come here. Oh no. Dung bombs in those containers. You don't want them. You fall over the once you get back up,
Yeah, but we've
you
still
stink
got to
and
save
still can't
Neville from
move,
the
so
ghoul.
you have to wait like 5 to 10 seconds before you gain control again. I want that chocolate frog.
Excellent!
Muggle studies. Studying muggles. Really gets you thinking. Those are the freeze there. We're gonna be coming back to this floor twice for 2 bean chests, but we can't get them yet.
Just leave me alone!
Sometimes there's a glitch where the jacket box is already open
I'm alright.
before you even activate it.
Ah! Okay then, you keep him busy.
They already know it because magic. Stupid robots. The rubber duckies. By the way, there's a room in the game that has like 10 rubber duckies to fight. I'm not kidding, but we're never going there.
There's got to be something in here I can use.
Good fun back.
Doing something.
I don't know, they couldn't come up with that many ideas for magic Harry Potter. Well, enemies in the world of Harry Potter to fight you. So, who's the idea?
Oh, no,
I got
there's
rubber
more.
duckies. It's genius. There were also the guy trashes, which were in Harry Potter 1 and 2. They're nowhere in this one, though. Yep.
Now, how do I get out of here?
For that, it's not worth it. Just for beans. Too tedious. Not worth going for. So I just skip it. If I have a feeling someday it's gonna be incorporated into 100%. Because 2 bean chests that were also skipped originally are now included in the route. And they're on the same floor. I don't think they can fall off the rail here. If they do that counts as defeating them. Okay, no damage. That was quite good.
Ron, we need your help down here. Okay.
Genius quote.
What was that?
My mind going up thinking about. I think I just had to turn the game down.
Blimey.
Tell me that's too loud or too quiet. You glitched that fight? There's no known glitch for that robot fight yet. Saved about 15 seconds, dude. You're a legend if you can recreate the glitch. Or at least tell us how it happened. Alright, good. Good to hear it's better. Yeah.
Now leave my friends
You can tell us the
alone.
details of it in the Discord if you want.
Okay. Let's get back to the common
You'll be
room.
credited. Alright, now we got net full. We can return to the common room.
Can't we go back to the common room now?
Neville has no patience, and we're not even stopping for items. Just run straight out. What was it, Hydro? The camera.
Oh no!
We need to find her.
You'll be lucky.
No, the fat lady's gone.
A shame your headship sir
Oh, yeah.
doesn't want to be seen. So I
Double
ran
tap
into the
Lumos.
landscape on the 4th floor. Crying something dreadful.
Look at this. You knew about it before I did.
Did she say who did it?
Oh yes, Professor Head. He got very angry when she wouldn't let him in, you see. Nasty temper he's got, that Sirius Black.
You used Expelliarmus? The robot? Although you can deflect the rockets it shoots back, it doesn't do any damage usually, but you found something that does
to
work?
that effect, Sir Cadogan will be standing in for the fat lady. Now, I know you're all still very worked up about what's happened, but my advice would be for you all to go to bed.
I'm not going to bed yet. The robot fight and the Peeps fight, we need time save strats for those. They're very slow fights. Okay, we're going to the 5th floor first. Okay, we're going back here since we have Hermione.
Over here, Ron!
I can't get to there!
Get my way, Hermione. Okay. Beans! Okay, now we're off to Fred and George.
Ron, due to your amazing achievements, we've got a collector's card here for you.
We go.
Great.
Whoa.
Have a look at these things, Hermione.
That's never happened before.
What do you think of these things, Harry?
How much is this? 100.
Good choice. Have a look at these things, Hermione.
Going to the inventory skips the dialogue.
From the Dark Forces, a guide to self-protection.
We thought you'd
Hello.
ask about those.
You're again.
Instead of
If I
beans, we're
pronounced
offering
that
you
correctly.
a challenge.
Welcome.
Take this statue list. What we'd like you to do is fill it in by finding the 9 statues that it mentions around Hogwarts. For every 3 statues you find, we'll let you read 1 chapter of the Dark Forces book to improve your
That's being
ability to
inspired.
cast spells.
A fair trade, I think, since many of the statues are in
Here's
places
50.
that are often patrolled by prefects.
Well, when you collect a
Exactly.
group of
I
4,
want to
then
turn in.
it automatically gives you the
What does this...
5th one.
50, Bertie.
Got it! The Snuffly Force spellbook.
You're going to have a lot of fun with the Snuffly Force spell, Hermione. It's particularly useful at turning books into mice. How cool's that? We're sure these things will be of interest to you, Harry. A fantastic purchase.
Cool! Stink pellets. These all make
10, Bertie bots, every flavour.
You can't really go to the inventory because it always goes to...
Hermione, these things are more suitable for you.
It always goes to the to-do list. So you may accidentally end the day. Dumbledore's army won, but Liam did a really good job.
That's it!
Let's use Hermione here. Okay, so we got 2 wizard cards to get in this room now. They're bugs and mice.
Good!
There's some butterflies outside, I think, but otherwise, no bugs in the game.
It's getting...
Nice one!
We're not turning in yet, Hermione. Okay. There's a good chance I forgot to
There's nothing more to do.
get a spell in
I think it's
friend
time to
George's
turn in.
shop. That's okay, I can get it later. Hello, Scout. Welcome to the Potterthon.
school talked of nothing but Sirius Black following his
Oh,
assault
yeah.
on the fat lady.
Dragonflies.
But with their first ever Care of Magical Creatures lesson fast approaching, Harry, Ron, and Hermione's attentions turned
So I
to
forgot
Hagrid.
Wizard Crime Friend in George's shop, which is
Hagrid
alright.
doesn't have a normal person's view of what's dangerous. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's get to the class early so that we can give Hagrid some support. It's his first lesson and he's probably more nervous than we are.
So let's not forget this first statue here. So yeah, we have to observe statues.
Super. Bridget
Or-
Unlock.
For book of spells. There's 3 chapters to it. You get a chapter after every 3 statues we observe. So we should hopefully not miss any of them. Yeah, my way. Come on, staircase.
Hermione, I'm sorry to say it, but all that studying you're doing can't be healthy. If you're not careful, your brain...
Okay, thankfully during this lesson we don't need a perfect score. Yeah, the Book of Spells is free. All it costs is only thing you have to do is look at online statues around the school. The third one's useful, but the third one would be useful, but by the time we get it, we already finished the game.
Yeah!
Power Racing. Thankfully, we never have to play it. There's 3 minigames total in this game. And they don't give... Unlike Harry Potter 2, playing minigames does not earn you wizard cards. The 3 minigames are the Dueling Club, which we, of course, did. Hippogriff Flies, where it's shown right here. And, of course, Power Racing.
Neat buckbeak.
They don't give you any rewards for playing them,
The
except for
first
Dueling
thing
Club,
gotta
which
know
gives
about
you
hippogriffs
items.
Is they're proud. You always wait for a hippogriff
Frankly,
to make the
Power
first
Racing is
move.
the worst of the 3.
It's polite, see? You walk towards him, and you bow and you wait. If he bows back, you're allowed to touch him. Harry, Ron, Hermione, who wants to go first?
Okay, so Hippogriff Fly. Hopefully we get good luck here. Can't be obtained until more than halfway
Right then,
through the
climb
game.
up
Yeah.
there, just behind the wing joint. Well done. I expect you'd like to fly him.
A lot of load screens.
Right.
If you look at
catch
Harry
as
Potter
many
1
as
6th
you
gen,
can.
that game has
You'll need to give
minimal load
Beaky a bit of
screens.
a run before he can get airborne. Then just fly
Harry
at the
Potter 2 on
bats,
PS2
and Beaky'll do the rest.
may have more load
Go on,
screens than
then.
this. Okay, that wasn't a very good start. Okay. Oh, there's the bat by itself. Okay, that was average. That's Hippogriff Flight. I'll be right back. You
I'd
can go
say
and
that was a D.
enjoy this
Sorry.
cutscene.
Good work.
Give me a go at that thing. This'll be easy. You're not dangerous at all, are you? you ugly great brute.
Malfoy, no! You're not dying, it's just a scratch.
Harry made his way to the Quidditch match, unaware that events that day would take an even worse turn. As the Gryffindor team struggled against the weather, Harry caught sight of a giant black dog high in the stands. An eerie silence fell across the stadium, and a horribly familiar wave of cold swept over him. Dementors swarmed over the pitch, and, with his mother's screams ringing in his ears, Harry fell from his broom and knew no more. Harry slept
I'm back.
restlessly in the hospital wing, sinking into dreams full of clammy, rotted hands and petrified claws.
Yeah, those little screens were really bad.
He could hear voices whispering, but they made no sense whatsoever.
Fast loads turned off.
Ron?
Yeah.
Quiet. I know
We
we're
could have seen a
serious
huge
packing.
upgrade in Quidditch,
He's
but they
going to
decided to just
dungeons.
make it in cutscenes only. But the probably the reason they probably did not make Quidditch playable here is because of Quidditch World Cup, which they released the previous year. Alright. So this is our boss fight that has no fast strats. This and the robot fights need some optimization.
Weasley, Weasley, oh, you're going to cry. Leave me alone, you imbecile. Your secret's not safe now I'm in on the joke.
I didn't like in Harry Potter 2.
Get me
And
out of here.
I would prefer that there was only one match in Harry Potter 2. Or not at all. In Harry Potter 1, Quidditch is really good in Harry Potter 1, yet there's only one match in the game.
You'll be here for hours, you'll never break free. And Potty Potter will never touch me. Get him! Weasley, Weasley, what can you do?
So there's Peeves.
Ron, about Sirius Black. He's in the dungeons. Come on!
Quidditch World Cup should have had an online mode. How awesome would that have been? After all, the AI in that game is just too easy. The challenge in that game was just
Ron gets himself in
too
trouble.
easy. Really. Okay, I'm going to be collecting beans from vases here. Come on, hit it. There had to be a distance from them for it to hit. Far early. How's it going, Starlight Sims? Good to see you.
Ron!
Alright.
What are you doing? We can't take on
Knights.
Sirius Black on our own. Come on. Good.
And we
Look,
completed a wizard card
we've
set.
got to get Professor Dumbledore. Oh, you shut up. He's in the corner. Go on. Ron?
Polyjuice potion. I think we're even now. Perhaps I might mention that I saw Sirius Black drag you off into the night. Good night,
Ron! How did you know where I was?
Surprise.
Peeves! He couldn't wait to tell someone what Draco was up to.
But it's a good thing Ron
I brought your
really
stuff,
came by.
including the Marauder's map. That's done it.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Getting past the red caps. In my opinion, they're the second most annoying enemy in the game. The number one most annoying is introduced in Carpe. Get out of my way. Hey, that was good. Plot
I don't
twist.
suppose this place gets many visitors.
Malfoy is just as evil as Voldemort.
Yeah!
He was evil before Deathly Hallows. Long before that. Always wanted to murder Harry.
Great. Hedwig!
Hedwig.
Here you go.
Notice how the
Fetch
Harry's
Hermione.
PJs just clipped through his robes.
Fetch Hermione.
Alright, everybody say bye to Hedwig. Because we're not going to be seeing her again in the run.
Shh! I think someone's coming. Hermione?
Really baffles me how Malfoy is able to make his own polyjuice potion. Also, when did he get a piece of hair from Ron?
Long story. One that involves Malfoy and Polyjuice potion.
Ron would have noticed that Draco was up to something and would have told Harry
Let's hurry up
about
and
it.
get out of here.
In practice yesterday, on the way back, Harry was in a really good position,
That's too small for me to get through.
and usually he's further away from the door.
Careful, Hermione.
I think we've got to get to that switch.
Man, these things really drain your health fast. And it's hard to avoid. Oh, I couldn't avoid that. There was nothing I could do about it. Okay, that could have been far worse. Not the best, not the worst either.
Firm face.
Harry Potter, Modern Warfare. amazing how much Deathly Hallows wanted to be
The Reparo
a
spellbook.
third-person shooter and failed. Sabina, Tori, welcome. Come on. Alright, now an instant drop here. Okay. It's okay that she's dying, as long as she's alive, we can make it out. Not have to use a wiggle up potion on her.
Did you find anything?
And Harry's in a bad spot.
Brilliant! Can he reach that switch and get us out of here? Fantastic! Yeah, nice one. I hope
Come on,
this
get in
means
my
we
way.
can all get out of here now.
Huh. Thanks, Harry. This is a spot where the AI is sometimes helpful. Sometimes.
Great.
By that time, they... Not really.
What are those things?
Red caps. Don't you
See
read
what you mean.
anything?
They probably would have done that, but frankly, I believe they wanted to make it fair across all platforms, and since the GameCube controller had the least amount of buttons, they had to limit what they had to work with.
Try not to be seen.
Who the
GameCube and Xbox versions
I
have
knew I'd
2
find you
buttons that go
somewhere.
completely unused.
Super.
Wait, PS2 and Xbox have 2 buttons that go unused. Huh? Did I read it? I hope I read that statue. On Xbox, the white and black buttons go unused. Well, actually, there is a method for the white button. There is something mapped to the white button, but it's useless. In some rooms, it just changes the camera. I'll see if I can show off in the Great Hall.
Thanks, Hermione. You really saved us.
Oh, I've just remembered. We still haven't got any Graphorn Horn for Snape's potions class tomorrow.
Hermione? Where did you... Draco. He dropped it.
Ron, you're amazing. There's more than enough for
Fair for
everyone
control,
here.
but otherwise,
Let's all turn in.
each
I'm worn out,
console has
so
a
I really could do
version
with a good
exclusive
sleep.
thing. This is what the white button does. Again, it's useless.
That's Jacinda Sykes. That's 3 entries on my list.
Yep, I did get that statue. Okay, good. Yeah, the PS2 version had the exclusive iToy minigame. GameCube had Game Boy Link. Xbox has nothing. Yeah, Xbox doesn't have any exclusive content. The only thing going for it is that it ends up the game ends up running much better on it.
Christmas in the air, marred only by worries over Professor Snape's imminent potions class.
Well, we got the Graphorn Horn, but last time I checked, we were still missing some of the other ingredients.
We better go and find them before we go to Snape's class then.
Ron, how did you get in front of me?
Great.
On my way. I want that bean.
10 house points.
You know,
make sure I got
do
that.
wish Sirius Black was after Malfoy instead of you, Harry.
Ron!
I need these beans. We're going for some beans as well, Hermione. Yeah. Passport system is almost completely useless other than to see how many points you can gather up. There's no competition. You're going to win anyway.
Scary. I can't imagine how you're feeling, Harry.
Sometimes I can get some bad luck with this first potion ingredients. I had some bad luck during practice yesterday. Hopefully it doesn't happen again now.
I've been wondering.
This had been my 229 any percent run.
No offense, Ron, but Scabbers didn't look that healthy to begin with.
Maybe I should change his diet or something.
You could try.
Relatively
I can't
games the
see it's going
staircase
to do much for him, to be honest.
There is a glitch with this grand staircase as well, but it's very rare. In my 100 plus playthroughs, it's only happened to me like 2 or 3 times. And I'm never recording when it happens. Awesome, Ron was in a very good spot, directly behind me.
How do you think we're getting them out of there?
Come on. Come on, little guy.
A tis purple carapace.
No, not that one.
Just one more and we'll have enough.
Okay, we were good.
That's it. We have all the Chist Purple carapaces we need.
You almost lost the house, Kev? I don't think it's possible.
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
Yeah, I wonder if there's dialogue in game for Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw in the lead. When I played this game back then, I didn't even know that Slytherin could be in the lead. That wasn't until I started doing runs. I guess it's because I always got the first lost item.
Find some fire seeds.
And I believe the first lost item is what always allows you to take the lead. Really? Staircase. I don't think the staircases can ever be on your side. You always have to wait for them.
I think this is where we can get fire seeds.
Where are they gonna spawn?
A fire seed.
Average.
Just what? That's it. We have all the fire seeds we need.
Oh yeah, because in Harry Potter 2 you can lose house points. But in Harry Potter 1 and 3 you never lose any. Which makes me wonder, if you lose house points in Harry Potter 2, can you get them back? I don't think you can, because one of the 100% requirements for the game happen to be never lose any.
A billywig.
Billywigs?
Just one more and we'll have enough.
Oh, I bounced off that third one.
That's it. We have all the billywig's we need.
You had to lose as many house points as possible in the original round? Rules? Really? Lost forever. That's pretty dumb when you can't even get 100% now. Forcing you to replay the game. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I needed 60 beans, now I got them. There's a better way to manage the bean count, but whatever.
And, as you can see, combine to form the antidote to uncommon poisons, which can be administered.
As long as you got consistent strength for prefects, you should never have to worry about game cost. Harry Potter 1 still needs to be optimized for prefects.
I would like you to gather together the following ingredients.
That way it'd be
in time for
a much
our
less
next
tedious speed game.
Flying seahorses, doxy eggs.
But then again, I
toasted
feel like prefects were
dragonfly
annoying in
thoraxes,
Harry Potter 2
and
PS2 as well, and that's what the
fairy
game is
wings.
highly based on. Sure of it.
We will be using these ingredients to make the girding potion. Class dismissed.
I have ancient runes next.
Snape is
You
no
two go
kind
to
man.
Charms. I'll meet you there.
The creatures.
What is she on about? I don't like it down here. Can we go?
Alright, time for Carpe. Well, at least we get 2 items. Alright. This is how potion works in Harry Potter, apparently.
Excellent. wait to see what...
Which is why the
The PS2 version may be best for casual,
It allows you to
in my
seize and
opinion.
pull objects within your direct line of sight towards you.
Sorry.
Miss Granger, would you be so kind as to bring Harry and Ron to the front with you? It's your turn to retrieve the Carpe Retractum spellbook.
The only way to know if that's copyright is the final Dementia fight at the end of the game, also known as Extreme Patronus. That's only as copyrighted. This dungeon actually has a new strat that wasn't at the previous Potterthon. Why aren't you freezing? Thank you. Gosh, these things are annoying. Sorry, Ron. Glad you were helpful, though. Hurry, do something. Don't just stand there. There's no extent. You can there's no extensions of the songs on YouTube.
Ron! Okay.
Okay, maybe calling them is not a good idea. Pay attention to this next cutscene because there's a bit of continuity. Raindrops, sorry guys.
1, 2,
it's on my
3.
end. Most of the red caps have shields in this cutscene. But when you come to fight them, they don't have shields. I believe early in development you were supposed to fight them with shields, but they later cut the shields out, but forgot to edit the cutscene. Yeah, it's on my end. There's nothing I can do about it. It happens. Look at the elevator segment.
Ron! Sure. Hermione, can you squeeze through there?
Yeah, Chamber Secret shipping like this. I mean, it would have hurt to extend the game a bit, but having you go through some puzzles, just like the Whomping Willow in this game, taking you straight to the Shrieking Shack.
Yeah.
Then again, Whomping Willow is super annoying. Yeah, the Harry Potter 2 wouldn't have had the annoying issues. Now we come across the worst enemy in this whole game, the Doxy. There's a risky strat for this run, but for the sake of the marathon, I'm not gonna go for it.
Oh, stop, please.
And I hate those things. Okay, that was a faster kill. Good. This is a... It's harder to find the skip if you're alone. Harry Potter theory.
Water!
Stop it.
This is really complicated.
No, it's not, Hermione. There's a difficult spot here. If I hit it, I can move this crate without... with this block of ice without destroying this crate, but I didn't get it.
Wow, that was tricky. Now, I need to help Harry and Ron.
Yeah. Hopefully. It's okay if the frame drop, because if this is a PB, then I am local recording, so I can just retime it. Okay. Or Harry and Ron.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, with Doxy's,
Yeah!
you only use him, I think, twice in the whole run. Now we're coming up to our first skip. This was not the previous Potterthon. So let's put Harry on this rope here. I get one thing to say about this skip. Whoever programmed these bars should be fired.
Good!
I'm even more shocked that it wasn't found day one. It should have been a day one glitch. But no, it took 14... It took us 15 years to find it. Oh. Let's see, is this gonna be nice? Yes, it is! It was instant. Yeah, this was a 2004 game. Last thing I remember was there was a small strand Glacius challenge you did with that platforming room with Harry. But that's about it. Well, usually with first runs of games, I usually don't expect there be any skips. Then again, I found one before I first ran Harry Potter 5 on DS. Thanks, Hermione.
Can you come over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's not be stupid here. Where's Hermione going? You can do it someday, Shonen. Once you got the equipment, you can stream. And here we go, we got Carpe. This dungeon could be shorter, I feel.
The Carpe Retractum spellbook.
There's a glitch I found, though it's highly unlikely. If we can warp upwards to a higher level and skip some rooms. But again, it seems very much unlikely we'll ever find it. Target that, please. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta try to avoid taking the shields off these red caps. That was good. Just use a hugging method on red caps. Make sure you try and go around them. You can hit them without taking their shields off.
Hey Hermione, that space looks about the right size for you.
There's some audio bugs throughout all versions. Like on GameCube, remember, sometimes the audio doesn't play at all in the Dueling Club. So if you're doing... That's only affected if you're running Hundo on that system. And there's some audio glitches with the cutscenes that only happen on Xbox. Yeah. Cutscenes play perfectly every time on GameCube and PS2. Okay, now the boss. Let's see how this will go. Alright, at your speed. Enjoy your meal. There's one thing I found in this dungeon. I never documented this, but I like to call it the Carpe Weird Warp. Where you land on a specific spot, you swap characters, and all of a sudden it warps you out of bounds for some reason. There's no particular use for it. So maybe there could be something. Probably things they have to heal. Which could be random. The best time they can heal is if they hit someone. Oh, I missed the cycle. This is on time loss. Okay, I didn't have to wait that long for that. That's like one. Ron, hit Ron. No. At least you healed instantly. Please. God, I don't like this fight. I wonder if we can get Harry to go through those bars and see if the trigger for that door still exists, even during this fight. I doubt it. So. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Come on! Stop moving! Oh my gosh! Stop moving! That was really slow. The energy in this fight is worse than the cauldron fight. Seeing as how you can't even use the friend call command on Ron Hermione since they're in fight mode.
50 house points.
So this boss does not have a chance for a skip, but
we could go looking for potions.
Glacia's challenge boss does,
spell might come in handy.
and it's really close.
But then again, we could all turn in. What do you think?
I don't know.
We're not turning in yet.
Out. But we have to get off this floor, because those prefects will start doing their rounds in a few minutes.
There's 3 bean chests for us to collect in this room. There's this one right here, but we can't open it yet until we first fight these 3 books and take out the most of the monsters. Right here.
Keep out of the way.
Unless this thing can get in the way of the chest, and you have to reload the room and refight it. Okay, thankfully you moved far away from the chest.
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
Sometimes a bean can get stuck and will not be grabbable. See if that happens here. Because this is a strange spot to get beans in. Of course, I didn't think they intended to be beans.
I think it's time
they thought this would be just a wizard card chest in case if you missed it in Carpe. Third one. As soon as you open this chest, 2 books appear. Okay, now it's off to Friend George's shop again. Alright, now everyone say hi, Neville.
more peaks.
Ballywhags!
Just try with this
Best
chest.
place to find those entry stumps, but you'll have to find a way to catch them before they fly away.
I still got the card.
Good.
Try and keep up.
Can I read the
Yes! Congratulations!
Yeah.
We're sure these things will be of interest to you, Harry.
How much is 100 bucks?
Good choice. Here are some things that may interest you, Ron.
This is the card I forgot.
What do you think of these things, Harry?
I'm not going in there. I'll leave that to Hermione.
What the? Funny way to cast Glacius.
Okay.
Whoa. They just did a slide.
I want to turn in.
We'll turn in, Ron, but we have to get this card first.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw,
Okay.
Hufflepuff,
Now comes Patronus.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.
Harry was eager to begin the anti-Dementor lessons Professor Lupin had promised him.
What's wrong? That cat's got it in for Scabbers. I swear it heard me say that Scabbers was in my pocket, and it went for him. Anyway, where are you going?
The History of Magic classroom on the 4th floor. Professor Lupin sent me a note. He's going to teach me how to fend off Dementors.
That sounds fascinating. Can we come along?
Can't see any reason why not. Let's go.
We're not going straight away though. There's some things we have to do.
Wow! House points!
We're going back to the 5th floor. We could have gone there on the previous day, but for some reason they locked the door. Come on, let me switch characters. Please. Okay. Is it working? I have no idea how this works. I don't know what the hitbox is. There we go. Hey, this is just recently implemented into the routes. So it's fairly new. It's right here. Silly brain. Get out of the way, Harry.
Ron! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh. Okay.
Hengist of Woodcroft. One for my list.
Let's go to History of Magic.
We're about to run. Be patient.
Good!
Jeez, they're always impatient. Okay, so for Patronus Challenge, there's nothing to collect, so it's gonna be just straightforward. Same as any percent.
Harry, I see you brought your friends. The spell I am going to try and teach you is called the Patronus Charm. It conjures up a Patronus, a kind of guardian that acts as a shield between you and the Dementor. What I want you to do is to go in there and bring back the spellbook containing the Patronus Charm. You will face a boggart, a creature that assumes the form of the thing you most fear, which for you, Harry, is that of a Dementor. Good luck.
Right. Patronus Challenge hasn't changed since then.
I need to push it further.
Right.
Done it.
Alright, and that's the first room. Welcome back, Andrew. I just noticed the Dementor doesn't show up on the map. Please don't attack me. Please don't kiss. Okay. So far, so good. Nope. I had to open my mouth. Had to open it. Okay, that's one kiss so far. Void out, please don't fail on me. Good. Thankfully with that void out, it saves your progress, so you don't have to activate the first two switches again. And it skips a cutscene. Yeah.
Just one more to go.
You'd be right on that, Hydro. Please, for the sake of a marathon. Ah, good. And we got Patronus. It's nice it's a bug here where the spellbook closes again.
The Patronus spellbook.
Oops. Oopsies. Don't pause the game. Passed right the other end of the room. Were you originally supposed to take it? I'm not gonna go for it. Thanks.
Harry.
No Dracon on the first skip. Too tedious.
Heard my dad. Yeah.
And besides, I have a chance at PB.
You didn't know my dad, did you?
Remus? Severus, I will be with you in a moment. I will go and keep Professor Snape busy. I'm afraid you will have to make your own way back. Try not to be seen.
You know, I can't stand Snape. Always there when you don't want him, and setting impossible homework tasks to catch you out.
Don't be so sure, Ron.
What?
Well, while you were waiting for Harry, I was studying these books. I think we can get our hands on some fairy wings in Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade? But how are we going to get there before the next potions class?
The map shows.
Yeah, because originally when
secret passage
before you got, you were defenseless against the Mentors.
On the 3rd floor. What do you think?
All right.
Beaumont Marchbanks. That goes on my list. That's 6 entries on my list. I should go. Got it. The Draconiphor's spellbook.
I wanted to mention something about Draconifers. It was not supposed to be in this room. It was supposed to have its own challenge. And I nearly forgot what I was supposed to equip there. It was supposed to have its own challenge. And your Mentaler and Transfiguration. But for whatever reason, they scrapped it. I would like to know why if I can. Who knows?
Snape.
Huh.
make any noise.
Super!
Ron, what are you doing?
I'll add Gondolin Oliphant to my list.
2 statues left. Yeah, you could be right. Open the chest, please.
Good!
I might have to equip, re-equip Flipendo on Harry, just so I can do a prefix of Flipendo strat on him. This is for, the 4th floor. 3rd floor. Easy. Ooh. I imagine they were Monster Book of Monsters in our world.
Descendium!
Harry's health is mandatory here. So hopefully
Don't
this
you lot know
fight
that
goes
it's not
well.
safe out here? What with the Mentors, Sirius Black, and us? You could really get hurt.
My son could do better than that! Must try harder, Goyle! Watch out!
Harry!
Get it together when you grill!
Sorry!
You know, other than Malfoy at the end, that was a really good fight.
Hogwarts as quickly as we can. The Dementors will be patrolling Hogsmeade soon, and it's not safe to hang around the Shrieking Shack.
Harry's health good. Yeah, Harry's health is fine. Target the one that's on the ground.
Did you have a better idea?
At least I still grabbed it. But that was ridiculous.
Just one more. That's it.
Does this Flipendo have a harder time hitting the fairies?
Hermione, sometimes you really scare me with how seriously you take your homework
You're welcome.
assignments. Harry!
Oh gotta get out of Hog's Mead.
Break down that fence. I'll try and keep them away.
If only Ron and Hermione didn't do it at their own low pace. I should be fine as long as I don't get the Dementor's kiss. The whole point here is just hold them off until the fence goes down. So really, the Patronus doesn't really do anything other than just hold them off. I don't think they hurt Ron and Hermione at all. Okay. 9 there is really bad as it starts getting terrifying over. That's why Harry's health is mandatory, as you can't heal at all. So if your health is like less than halfway, then you might as well just die on purpose, so you can get your health back. Now there is a skip here as well, but we can't do it in Hundo. Also can't forget view the statue.
Gunhilda of Gorsmore. Brilliant.
I don't think you can pause at all, from what I remember.
Good.
Yep. Notice how in the game during stealth sections, your friends tell you to be really quiet, but you can run at full speed and they won't hear you. So the stealth in this game works differently than the first two games, where if you do run at full speed, you make enough noise and the prefects do hear you. In this game, they only react if you cast Flipendo. Only Flipendo.
Hermione!
Okay.
We're in here for a lost IM and, of course, a stink pellet to throw.
Super!
Sorry, I can't get to you.
Okay, don't forget this part. this shortcut.
Good!
Okay, now we're going back to the common room. Prefixes are stupid, yeah. The prefixes are a step down from the first two games, but for speedrunning, that's a huge benefit.
Out late tonight, aren't we? They've put those security trolls on the 7th floor, you know. It's a bit late if you ask me, since Sirius Black's already been in your dormitory tonight.
What?
Made a terrible mess of your bed, Mr. Measley. Pity you weren't in it.
Oh, let's get going, shall we?
Okay, we're equipping Flipendo. With Ron.
Be really careful.
Waiting for this one sneak bullet. There's a chest right there, but we don't get it now because any chance I do get, there's a risk that you can get caught by that security troll we just passed. Usually do get caught, so we just save it for run the end of the game. Gabe's is so
Oh, just please let me in. Neville, what's wrong?
Makes sense, they
I
just
lost
spot
my
you.
list
It's not
of
like you can just
passwords
run
and
away from
Sirius
them.
Black must
They just have to
found it.
they just have to
Sir
see
Cadogan
you
just let him
and they
in.
catch you.
Professor McGonagall is so furious with me that she's forbidden anyone to give me the password to the tower.
Hang on.
Yeah, Ron's
Fortuna Major.
trolls are completely stupid.
My pleasure.
Their AI was much easier to understand than the prefix. Yeah. Once we found out about the Flipendo strat, that turned out to be faster than using dung bombs. What's slow about dung bombs is that you have to search for them,
What
then
a
you have to
night.
manually equip them.
I'm sorry. I just want to turn in.
Yeah.
So using
me
Flipendo is
too.
faster.
For many nights, no one slept well. Gryffindor Tower feared the return of Sirius Black. Throughout the castle, rooms were searched and security was tightened, but the elusive Black remained at large.
It's a strange oversight
And much to
indeed
Ron and
that they just
Hermione's concern, there was no sign
flip
of
right through the floor.
Scabbers or Crookshanks either.
Look, I'm just saying that it's very weird that the night Scabbers goes missing, that cat of yours decides to slip out too.
Okay, Ron, you've made your point. I'm as worried as you are.
Yep.
Right now we're
What we
missing
get in the
something
books is RNG.
Potion ingredients.
You can get dumb bombs, you can get stink pods, you can get beans, you can get Wiggenweld potion. Hermione, why do you always go in front of Harry's luggage?
Yeah!
Yep, me too. I didn't know about the Flipendo strat until I started running this game.
Wow! House points!
Apparently Hermione can go into the boys' dormitory, but Harry and Ron can't go in the girls'. Come on. Stairs. Come on!
Professor Dumbledore has ordered us to stand guard on the grand staircase.
We really need to collect some
Do you think they'll ever catch Sirius Black?
Ron, I don't think Harry needs reminding about him.
Really? I remember Hermione waking Harry up at the Weasley's house at the beginning of the fourth movie. Potions don't work.
Good.
Let's just hope Doxy Eggs doesn't screw up.
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
I don't know about you, but I'm really hot in these robes.
Come on. Doxy Eggs. Thank you.
I've been poisoned. I need some antidote.
A doxy egg. Just one more and we'll have enough.
This poison's really affecting me. I need some antidote.
That's
Guys.
it. We have all the doxy eggs we need.
If we find some dragonflies, how are we supposed
No,
to
I
get
don't
them
have
out
my
of the air?
100% splits open. All we got open is my notes.
I really need some antidote now. I really need some antidote now.
Calm down, Hermione. Sex. Xbox, PS2, and GameCube are all considered the same game. Only difference revolves around how the game runs. Otherwise, they're basically all the same game. I'm running on Xbox because the game overall just runs much better on it.
Try again.
Hmm. You'll never learn how Flying Seahorses really goes.
Flying seahorse. Just one more and we'll have enough. Gotcha. That's it.
This bit is the potions homework. We're at the end of the game. So this is the second segment of it. Or at least we're
Those are
around the
flying
end.
seahorses in the lake.
Now we have to go off to the third ingredient. Well, there are invisible walls on these stairs for some reason. Ugh! It's like... I never miss them.
Yeah.
Okay, they're behind me.
Do you think we ought to see if Hagrid can help us?
We're way past that part for Hermione. And Hagrid's inside the building. Yep, but they removed the broomstick in this game in favor of Buckbeak. But it doesn't help that Buckbeak despawns after the Flying Seahorses, because apparently when you do that segment, it's its own map, which is really dumb. It should be on the same map. SEO? That spells not in this game.
But how can we get them out of the air?
Okay, let's go dragonflies. I don't think I'm gonna get that second one. One more.
That's it. We have all the dragonflies we need.
Okay, now off to class. Even after you just ate. These console games are truly underrated and deserve more attention. Tiger shrimp? No, but I may try that.
Do we really have to go to Snape's class now?
I do like seafood.
I don't know about you, but I'm really hot in these robes.
Akio? Acquire. Huh. Interesting.
This is the way.
And this leaves you with the girding potion, which may be consumed to increase one's endurance for a considerable number of weeks. I do warn those of you who wish to experiment with this potion that the maximum dosage is no more than 2 of these vials. Class dismissed.
We don't need to ever use these potions. And I believe these are the only 2 you get in the game. Yeah. After you use them, they never come back.
Ron, I've got to go to the Quidditch stadium.
Good luck.
Draco, hang on! You know the plan you had about swapping the Quidditch ball crate for the one with jinxed balls? Well, Flint and Derek have done it. They've put the real
I suppose you
crate in
can
the
with
courtyard
cheats.
in front of the clock tower. The cup's ours! Let's go and wipe out Gryffindor!
You took your time.
Running too fast.
I've just heard that Slytherin have swapped the Quidditch ball crate for one with
Oh.
jinxed balls in it.
Oh, the cutscene
Professor
glitched.
Dumbledore.
We can't just go
That's
telling
never
tales
happened
and expect
before.
them to stop the match. We've at least got to show them the evidence. Did they say where they'd put the real crate?
In the courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, let's go outside and see if we
Why?
can get into the courtyard.
Okay, I just wanted to show off that the game spawns Ron out of bounds. And that load screen was faster than I thought. That's strange, but hopefully that doesn't mean there's a game crash coming up. The door in the cutscene reopened. the door in the British ball crate discussion cutscene. Alright, the Quidditch ball crate.
Look, there it is.
Yeah, but we can't get to it from here. The only way to get to it is to go out into the grounds and then fly in. Or something.
I don't have it memorized on what each card set does. If I can help you there.
How are we going to get into that courtyard?
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go. Let's go.
I love they just left the doxy tree there. Either they increase your health or they give you house
Right to that
points.
courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Health is actually kind of helpful for... The extra health is kind of helpful for parts like the Whomping Willow and the Slytherin fights. But we already had the last Slytherin fight. You may know something that I don't, Hydro. This hitbox is dumb. Look at this! Hit it! Thank you.
Got it! Now to go to the Quidditch Stadium.
Alright. And I got the ball crate. Well, it is bad. Maybe he just didn't hit it, trying to hit it fast like me.
Who quietly removed the jinxes from the Quidditch balls and allowed the match to continue. This gave the Gryffindor team the help that they needed, allowing Harry to catch the golden snitch.
I wouldn't mind a
win
remaster.
Not only the game, but the Quidditch
But
Cup.
if there's a remaster, there's one thing I beg for. A button to skip the cutscenes. If all they did was patch all the glitches and leave the cutscenes unskippable, then I would hate it.
Hagrid?
It's no use. Beaky's gonna be executed at sunset. I couldn't help him.
Oh, Hagrid, what can we do?
There's nothing you can do. The time's set and that's it.
Okay, I'm going to delay
You
ending the
just
day
run
here
along and turn
to
in.
prevent a
I gotta
possible
go and
game
make
crash.
Beaky comfortable.
Maybe we could... Oh, I don't know.
No, Hagrid's right. There's really nothing we can do. We should turn in.
We're good.
The house point totals
Well, that's a
are to be
sad way to lose
Slytherin,
hours of progress.
Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.
Harry, Ron and Hermione paced the Gryffindor common room, worried about Hagrid.
They're going
Perhaps.
to execute Buckbeak tonight.
They could probably restore
We've
Draco in the
got to go
first
see
challenge.
Hagrid.
He can't just sit there on his own waiting for the executioner.
You're right. Let's go.
Wow! How's
And probably give us more minigames.
Hagrid needs us! Come on, let's go!
This time I can get past the security trolls with Harry. One thing that could use some help is, you know, being able to equip 3 spells. Because like that one part in Carpe, for instance, with Hermione, you wish you could equip 3 spells for Flipendo, Glacius, and Reparo. But because of limited buttons, they had to reduce it to 2.
Good.
I don't blame the developers for this. It's mostly Nintendo's fault for limiting the buttons on the GameCube controller. They could restore a scrap spell. Yeah, there's one spell in the game that was scrapped. It was meant to be for Ron. It's Mucus something. I couldn't tell the exact name. I believe it's a spell you may actually witness if you played the Dueling Club during later parts of the game, but since that's completely skipped, we never see it anymore. It's anyone's guess what it was used for otherwise. Oh yeah, because Ron basically learns only one spell in the game. Maybe. Tell you that the inventory screen that's Mucus something. I couldn't understand the rest of it though. Yeah, I would guess it was. Well, I would guess it was a dung bomb replacement. Or Stink Pellet could work too. Because Ron does get 2 items. So I guess that makes up for the one spell he learns.
As Harry, Ron and Hermione arrived at Hagrid's hut, the executioner came to seal Buckbeak's fate.
He's here. Don't let him see you.
Yeah. One of the complaints someone made when he reviewed this game was the lack of challenge. I mean, since there was an auto-aim system. Oh.
Scabbers! It's okay, Scabbers! Come back!
Apparently, if you use the Flipendo Shine security trolls, there is no auto-aim, so there's some challenge for you.
Ron was dragged into the Whomping Willow. Harry and Hermione chased after him.
I don't understand why the game auto-equips Glacius on Hermione, but does not auto-equip Carpe on Harry. Anyway, we're at the worst part of the whole game. Of course, I get this. Come on. I swear, the amount of times I've run this game, Whomping Willow never gets easier. Like you're throwing in, dude. Is that all of them? Harry's health is actually quite good. Get up, Harry. Okay, now his health is quite bad. At least Hermione has some Wiggle potions for him. And yes, I know Harry has plenty of Wiggle potion from the Healing Clover. Using potions on yourself is much slower. Yeah, maybe. And they didn't really work on... They didn't really do that much Whomping Willow testing as a result. I mean, like, seriously. If there's ever a remaster of this game, they really need to fix the AI in Whomping Willow. Come on! To be fair, I never expect Whomping Willow to be good. I may need to use Wiggle on her for the Doxies. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Thanks for that.
I got poisoned.
I really need some antidote. I need some antidote.
Wait, did Hermione not get poisoned?
I need some antidote to this poison. I need some antidote.
Come on, get down.
This poison's really affecting me. I need some antidote.
What? Won't let me give it to
I
Harry.
need some antidote now.
Harry. The game won't let me give the antidote to Harry. Oh, did the poison... I think the poison wore off, that's why. Nice, one hit. Okay, that last part wasn't bad. I wasn't sure. Usually if it's one bite, it can wear off. If it's 2 bites, I don't think it can.
The tunnel from the Whomping Willow
My health should be
led into
fine,
the Shrieking
as long as it's
Shack.
over halfway, which it is.
Harry discovered that the Black Dog was in fact Sirius Black, and that Black had not been trying to murder him, but had in fact been hunting down Peter Pettigrew. The man that had truly betrayed Harry's parents to Lord Voldemort.
No! You can go to Azkaban.
As they marched Pettigrew to Hogwarts, the full moon rose, and Professor Lupin transformed into a werewolf. In the confusion, Pettigrew escaped.
Sirius!
Do something,
I love
Harry!
how
Please!
Harry and Hermione don't even make an attempt to chase Pettigrew. Hermione's still holding the vial. I had good luck with the Dementors yesterday during practice. And so far it looks like I'm not having good luck with them. Good question. Apparently, Harry can't think of that. But, I'd like to ask as well, what's the point of Dragon Sirius? This isn't really going to do anything. I guess we have to hold up the Dementors. Oopsies! They would waste their time here. That's silly. I figured the game would auto-equip Patronus, but no, it didn't. Push button carries. This segment is easy anyway. That rock you're speaking of is actually broken in the Japanese version. Somehow it made me die and start over, and once I got over to this spot, the game crashed.
No! No! He's innocent!
I had over half health, by the way, when I died. It was unbelievable.
Now captured, Sirius Black awaited his fate on the 7th floor of the West. Harry and Hermione awoke in the hospital wing, eager to explain to Dumbledore what had happened.
Professor! Black's telling the truth!
He's innocent, Professor!
I believe everything you say.
Oh, you saw that video.
There is nothing I can do. What we need is more time.
This
Hermione
cutscene is just flat out broken.
immediately. Dumbledore was giving them
The
permission
background is
to use the
missing
time
behind
turner she'd been
Dumbledore,
using all year to
and
attend several lessons
Hermione
at
appears
once.
inside this curtain.
We're going to use the time turner to go back 3 hours, rescue Buckbeak, and then save Sirius.
Having rescued Buckbeak, Harry and Hermione hid amongst the bushes beside the lake. As the moment drew closer to Black's capture by the Dementors, Harry's mind wrestled with the vision of the shadowy figure and the ghostly creature that he had seen by the lakeside.
I know it sounds crazy, but I think it was my dad.
Harry, you mustn't be seen.
It was time for the rescuer to appear, but no one was coming to help this time. And then it hit him.
I'll just tell you this, Japanese is just very broken.
He had seen himself.
I've got to
I don't know what to say about it other than I believe the Japanese version is just super broken. When they were redubbing the game, recoding it, they somehow made the game even more broken than it already was.
It's him!
Yeah, he's useless. Why is he using Flipendo? He should know that it has no effect on Dementors. Hermione's then, in the past segment, apparently when the Dementors start attacking, she's just instantly down like that. What is wrong with this background?
I know, but they'll soon be coming to take him to the tower. We've got to hide. Do
Think
you
so?
reckon Sirius is up there yet?
Who's that coming out of the castle?
That would be a strange oversight.
There, the executioner. He's gone to fetch the Dementors. One of us has got to get Buckbeak to that tower.
She's still holding the vial.
Hurry up! The Dementors are coming!
How can I ever thank...
Get on! There's not much time! The Dementors are coming!
Perfectly functional. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no bad AI. There's no bad prefix. There's no odd-looking cutscenes. It's 100% stable. Yeah, how is Harry supposed to get back down now?
Nobody at Hogwarts knew the truth behind what had happened the night that Sirius, Buckbeak and Pettigrew had vanished, except Harry, Hermione, Professor Dumbledore and Ron.
I trust that you will make the best of the last day of term to say your goodbyes for another year, and to do anything that remains to be done.
Yeah, good thinking.
I'll remind you that we will soon hold the House Cup ceremony. But if you would like to run along now, come back to me when you're ready to see who's won.
Okay, we're off to the first floor now. Which actually has a use now. Harry Potter 2 Xbox 100% is next. Isn't that exciting? Unfortunately, Harry Potter 1 Xbox 100% couldn't make it.
Great!
Still needs to be routed.
Gregory the Smarmy. My list's complete. God, I am trusted. Repart stumbling walls.
Nice camera. Left all those beans there, Harry? Are you serious? Good luck with the routing. This is for the last stink pelts in the game. We had to go all the way around for this other one, as there's currently no way to get from below, sadly. So, a time save for this room I would still like to be found, but I can't find one. Okay, that should be every stink pelt in the game. Yes, it does. It does have GBA connectivity. I don't know anything about it because I never owned a link cable growing up. And when I did grow up with the GameCube version of this. Yes, it does have a... You're talking about Harry Potter 1? Yes, it does have a save completion counter. Okay. Our last visit to Fred and George.
Ron, due to your amazing achievements, we've got a collector's card here for you. Have a look at these things, Hermione.
I don't know if it has GBA connectivity, Mylan.
What price?
100. A good investment.
Great!
We're sure these things will be of interest to you, Harry.
The second...
Yes! Well done!
Huh?
Have I found enough?
Yes! A brilliant choice. What do you think of these things, Harry?
Okay, we're all done with Fred and George. And we have some lost items and a few wizard cards left.
What are you lot doing here? Up to no good.
Yeah, Harry Potter 1 was built heavily off of Harry Potter 2. Although it's less broken.
Hi there. How's your card collection coming along? Mine's nearly done. I'm off to find the last couple now.
Me too, pal. Me too. this one's the farthest in the game. Okay, so we have to travel a bit for this one.
Don't worry, you won't get in trouble for me. Old Peasy is saving his energy for next year.
Saving his energy for next year, although I believe this is his last appearance ever in the video games. Someone tell me right now if Peeves ever appeared at all after Harry Potter 3. Figures. Oh really, he's mentioned. That's interesting. What the? I've never gotten stuck right there. You also get to see the alternate color Buckbeak. Here we got a red one. Although in some cases it can even be black, but we got the red one. There's a telescope. Alright. Now we flip out. Alright. It's annoying having to get these lost items one at a time instead of getting them all at once.
Been a very interesting year, if you ask me.
Using multiple copies of a game. I mean, don't you have to do it for runs like Animal Crossing New Leaf 100%?
Password? Fortuna Major.
Okay, I believe there's 4 left. Or there's probably 2. I haven't played that one. Ron, where'd you go?
Good.
Kinda sucks, but it's still better than the handheld version. We get to use our Book of Spells knowledge right here. But this is the only point of the game that can really use it.
Over here. On my way.
Come on, target it! And because it didn't target, it went back up.
Run! Sure.
Ron Hermione didn't even help.
Good.
Nice. When I think of Harry Potter, I think of Hedwig's theme. I feel it's so iconic to Harry Potter that it should have been included. Really? Interesting. Half-Blood Prince didn't have it? But Order of the Phoenix did.
Super!
Get out the way!
Nice.
Yeah!
Okay, that should be the rest of the cards in the game. Out of the way, book. I was about to take the main staircase. I remembered. Oh no, we take the shortcut because it's faster. We're making Minecraft, that would be cool. Oh. Rose. Did I just walk right through her?
Password?
Fortuna Major. Wow! House points!
One more. Off the Charms class we go. You might hear some music or some sound effects reused in later games.
Don't worry, you won't get in trouble for me. Old Peavesy is saving his energy for next year. Then you'll have to watch out.
Good!
Hmm.
Don't worry, you won't get in trouble for me.
Right. I kind of focused here, even though this is the very end.
Password? Fortuna Major. Wow! House points!
Just for safety. Okay, we're good. And we just have to run all the way back down to Dumbledore. Time is coming up.
Been a very interesting year, if you ask me. I plan to make next year even more interesting for you lot.
Come on. Alright. You're ready on time. And time. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the run. Next up is Harry Potter 2 Xbox 100% by Starlight Sims.
School year together. So, for their loyalty, courage, and their significant contributions to the school, it gives me great pleasure to award the House Cup to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Jimbo. 321. Nice. That's world record by about 4.5 minutes. There's a chance I may need to retime it, but otherwise, it's still a world record. By the way, guys, thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed the next run. And we'll soon watch the next run. Alright.